Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the internet. Welcome to my channel. It's me, Odio, and I'm here today to do a Dogman review for you. Ho, ho, ho! Dogman has arrived. Let's get into it. Alright, so if you don't know what Dogman is, you are in for a treat. It's a hilarious comic about a dog and a man who have fused together to become the greatest cop ever. Dogman, woohoo! It's so much fun, and this movie is a great adaptation. I absolutely loved it. The comics are a lot of fun if you haven't read them. They're by, I think it's Dave Pilkey's his name, same guy that does The Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but they're really cute, they're really fun, they're great for kids. And this movie hits a home run of fun. If you like Dogman, you're going to love Dogman the movie. Woohoo! We got Pete Davidson as Petey, who is the evil cat. We've also got Ricky Gervais as Flippy Fish, who is a pretty cool villain as well. And of course, Dogman himself. So as we get into the movie here, we're going to get the full origin story. Oh yes, you're going to see Officer Knight and his dog Greg going around and fighting crime. And Officer Knight has a super strong body, but he's not that smart. And his dog is super smart. Greg the dog is a genius with a great brain, but he doesn't have that human body. So, you know, hijinks ensue and there's an accident. And then all of a sudden, Officer Knight's head is no more good. And Greg the dog's body is no more good. What can they do? Combine them together. Perfect. Genius idea. And out comes Dogman, the greatest cop ever to live. Oh, he's a dog, he's a man, and he's all cop. And he's a good boy who's come to catch villains. So the premise behind the movie is once Dogman becomes a police officer, it becomes quite popular, and they have the chief. Oh my god, also, the chief is like every cliche and every trope from every cop chief in every movie. Does a great job, comes off as hilarious. The mayor is always breathing down the chief's neck. She also does a great job. She has some of the funniest lines in the movie. Really, really great acting, voice acting by both of them. But basically, once Dogman gets on the case, and people just accept a dog's head on a man's body pretty quickly. You know, he acts like a dog, but a man as well, and all cops. So, like I said, we just move on. There's no big hang up on that. And right away, evil Petey's out there, the cat. He's committing all these horrible crimes, and Dogman has to keep solving them. He ends up having to fight off Petey, who makes a giant vacuum that ends up in the ocean. They have this bone machine that shoots out bones to try to trick Dogman to pick up the bones. Petey also comes out with a love it or leash it device, which is trying to leash Dogman to hold him. And every time Dogman catches Petey, there's like another cool headline and he becomes more popular. And then Petey keeps escaping from jail and Dogman has to keep catching him until the mayor says she's had enough. No more Dogman catching Petey. They want someone else on the case. Much to the disappointment of the chief and Dogman, because he's the best at catching Petey. And you get a really fun plan from Petey, and I can't stress it enough, this movie is hilarious. So many of the jokes land. Petey ends up making a clone of himself, which comes out as like a little kid. And it's like, let it grow up for 18 years. Boom, clone. He's like, no, I don't want to be a parent. Give me my life back. He ends up giving away the clone as a free kitty. Dogman adopts it, and Dogman and little Petey become pretty good friends. They hang out and do some stuff. It is hilarious. There are so many moments where you can't help it in spite of yourself. You're just going to bust out laughing. Like, this movie is funny. It's got really good comedic timing, and it's got jokes that land for the whole family. Everyone was roaring as we were watching this movie. It was a really good time. And eventually, Petey realizes that, of course, his clone's not really evil. It's a really nice little guy, and he just wants to be friends with everyone. He becomes friends with Dogman. So Petey hatches another plan to, like, bring back this psychic electric fish, Flippy, that is passed on, played by Ricky Gervais. And he brings him back, and he ends up being, like, super evil. And even Petey's dad is also back, but he's like, he abandoned me. I don't like him. You don't know what that's like, little Petey. And little Petey's like, yes, I do. It was so good. And they end up having a pretty cool final battle because the fish, even though little Petey and Petey kind of start to come around to Dogman's side, they're not quite as evil by the end. But Flippy the Fish by Ricky Gervais, he's evil the whole time. And they end up making this really cool device, and the buildings start coming alive. And depending what building it is, each building has its own little personality. And Dogman and them have to get in a giant robot building to try to fight them. It is awesome. And again, so many hilarious jokes. Like, you just get dog jokes where they throw balls and stuff, and Dogman will just look, and like, all the different animals that you see, they all have little quirks and things about them. Oh man, like, this movie was a really good time. Not that it's got a lot of competition, but I'd say 2025, absolutely Dogman is the best animated movie so far. Might hold up pretty far into the year. The jokes really land, the action is really fun, and you get a lot of hilarious moments with Dogman interacting with the environment, Flippy the fish doing hilarious things, and Petey, who's kind of like a second main character in Little Petey. They are hilarious. Some of the hijinks they get into is just great. You get to see Petey making all these evil machines, and Dogman foiling them all each time, becoming more and more famous, the chief getting more and more frustrated with all of Dogman's activities. Overall, this is a fantastic and fun movie for the whole family. Go check this one out. It's a super easy recommend. You will not regret it. I'm going to be giving Dogman an 8 out of 10 on the odometer. It's fun, easy on the eyes to watch. Kind of reminds me of the Snoopy animation, the Peanuts one from like 2016 or 2017, but it's a lot of fun. Great music, very zippy music throughout the whole time. Keeps you upbeat, keeps you having a good time with real quick, witty dialogue the whole way through. Oh, honestly, Dogman was a fresh surprise this year, and I was really happy I got a chance to check it out. So definitely, if you get an opportunity, go check it out. If you already checked it out, let me know what you think down in the comments. And thanks for watching this far, guys. Really appreciate that. Please like, share, and subscribe to the video. And remember, everybody, stay out of trouble.